Ladies and gentlemen, welcome yourselves back to the Twizz Lordsi YouTube channel. My name's Twizz Lordsi, and I'm going to be showing you how to quickscope on Modern Warfare in the beta. Now, there's going to be a lot of changes and stuff happening and updates happening, so I'm doing it as of this current moment, the Saturday. That's 3 days after the private beta has been out. I'm going to show you the right attachments, how to quickscope, where the best places are in the map to get feeds, all different information in this video. But before we get into all of that information, I want to give a shout out to Twizz Lordsi. All the clips in this video from mine and his, so I'll leave his in the top link in the description, so go send him some love as well. Starting things off, let's go into the attachments. Now, this is incredibly important. One thing to note with this Modern Warfare game is that the sniping has a really slow ADS. The aiming speed on default is terrible. Now, there are some attachments that will help you with this, and it's going to be important for us to look at those. So I'll share you my attachments. Now, the muzzle is the first one we're going to grab because the cons on most of these, or all of these besides the breacher device, is that it decreases the aim down speed. And that is what you need for quickscoping, so the breacher is what I've got. Next up, under your barrels, you're going to want the short barrel, but it's not available. It has 2 pluses on the aim down sight speed, but I don't think you can unlock it as the sniper only goes to level 20. I'm pretty sure. I've been playing on level 20 for a while, if that's the case. But optics, you don't want these either because they're both ACOGs. You ain't quickscoping with an ACOG, boy. The heavy stock I put on because it doesn't decrease the speed. FMJ, of course. None of the other perks on the weapon really increase the speed of the aim down, so FMJ does some extra damage. I put that on there. Then we got the pistol grip stapled for the rear grip. It increases the aim down speed. And bipod, which is just a bonus because you can have 5 attachments on the weapon. So that's my current loadout for the snipers. I really recommend this until they make the sniper available to go above level 20. Then you want to be adding the short barrel. That is so important as it does double the aim down speed. When I do my final review of the beta, I'm really going to hammer on that fact. There's so much goodness to this game, but the default aiming speed and the recoil when you get hit while sniping is absolutely terrible. So I'll make sure to include that in my review. So make sure you guys support that if you want Infinity Ward to see it. So once you have all of your attachments on your weapons, we're going to be focusing on the sniping itself. So one thing that you'll notice, unlike other Call of Duties, is there is a tiny dot in the middle of the crosshairs that allow you to line up your shots. It's all about getting the enemy in the middle of those crosshairs and the dot center on. So if you see here, he moves the crosshairs with the player in that direction and then takes his shot when he's all lined up in the center. The longest time you should really be scoped in is about a second. If anything longer, it's considered almost hard scoping. But you want to move the crosshairs before you aim in, and when you're in, you can take your shot. Now, that is the best and most common advice that you could possibly find within Call of Duty, specifically when talking about quickscoping. But in terms of how to specifically quickscope, that's all you need, is learning about the crosshairs and movement of the crosshairs and aiming your enemy up that you're going to be shooting with that. And there's not much else advice I could give you specifically on how besides practice. Obviously, keep practicing and you'll get better over time. It'll be a bit rough at first, but with practice, you will get it hands down. It really does take time, especially if you're moving over from the Black Ops series or World War II series and you're moving over to Modern Warfare for sniping. It's going to be a lot harder for the transition, but if you just keep practicing, give it a day maybe, and you'll be back on top of it. I have a couple more really important tips for you guys moving forward with quickscoping in this game. Recoil when you get shot in this game is much higher than any other we've seen in Call of Duty, so it's really important for you guys to try and avoid getting shot, as simple as that sounds. Whilst you're scoping in, you want to go for less aiming down targets because the because the ADS is so slow in this game as well, by the time you've aimed in and you're taking the shot, someone could spray you down. And if they start getting a couple bullets on you, your recoil is going to be off. So again, that is going to take some practice on centering after you've been hit by bullets. It sounds so simple, but it's a lot more complex. If you'll notice when you're playing, if you get shot by a bullet while trying to quickscope or even hard scope, your recoil is going to dip up. So you need to learn to quickly get back down, move center, and then shoot. But again, that's something you have to practice. Another thing a lot of people used to do in older Call of Duties is swerve left and right while they're taking shots, like moving around. Now that in this game is going to be a technique that you're really going to have to practice on. I haven't seen anyone with the technique down. It's all about when you're taking the shot, you can keep moving, but when you see your target, you've got to stand there on the spot, especially if you're a beginner as well. You have to stand there and then take your shot to centralize yourself. Because of the slow ADS speed, after running and then aiming in, you've already lost your kind of center balance. So before taking your shot, you can run and then stand still on the spot, then aim in, aim up your crosshairs, and then take your shot. And I think a lot of people underestimate how efficient that is, especially on this game and transitioning over from older Call of Duties. It's going to be really beneficial for you if you do that. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video was informative. It helped you guys. You enjoyed the clips. Make sure to subscribe to myself and Jahangul. I've also been streaming nearly every single day, doing countless hours on this game over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Twizz Lordsi. So make sure to come on by. You can watch us hit some more trick shots, some nice quad feeds. We do red gunning as well. But we have a really good time, and I let you guys come and play with me in the Twizz clan. So if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Leave a comment if you have any questions or any other tips you can give to other people. I appreciate ya. Much love to the Team Twizz, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.
Daytime better call correct. Ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept.